to weigh in. Oh my God. Forgive the possibly bedraggled look. I was running my errands, walking my errands, and it started pouring on me like the last 5 minutes, so that was exciting. Anyway, I just wanted to check in with a million things and say hello. I'm trying to do more regular vloggy videos because I know I don't do them as often anymore. But so much of my life is in B2AL, it just very often doesn't feel like I have anything to say. But I have lots to say today, woohoo! So let's go. First and foremost, I weighed in today, and I have been weighing in. People ask all the time about, what's your weigh-in, what's your weight, are you keeping up with that? Why don't you weigh in? Because my weight is not changing very much. You guys will remember when I started the 21-day challenge in November, I think it was, with Jess. I was at 168, which was up 10 pounds from my lowest weight ever in the summer when I was doing raw foods like exclusively. And that was just bad. That was, breakup stuff. That was drama stuff. That was just a lot of bad decisions on my part. But I'm happy to say that it's been going down a pound or two every week or two. And occasionally it bounces back up like a half a pound and then it bounces back down. And that's where I've been for the last month. It's been, like I said at the end of B2IL, it's like, yeah, my calories weren't perfect, but my weight is still kind of going down. Anyway, today I weighed in at 161.6, which is very exciting. So I'm just nearing goal slowly, and I ate a big meal last night, so that makes me happy that I would still get a number like that this morning. Yay! So eventually I'm going to get down under 160 again, and that is going to be in the next couple of months, and I'm really excited. I don't expect it to go fast, but I know if I get back into exercise in the swing of things like I was doing in the beginning of the year, and I continue to eat well, it will happen for me. So I just have to be patient and let it go down in increments of 0.2 and 0.3 and c'est la vie. But I feel great, and I'm fitting into my 8s again solidly. I'm definitely into a size 10 pant for sure. Like my 12s are just huge. I don't have any size 10 pants to compare it by. I have one pair of size 8s that are kind of stretchy and they fit great. So physically, I'm moving along in the right direction. So let's see what else. We did the 21-day challenge. You guys remember me holding this up forever ago. And this is how it went for me. My goal was to wake up before 8 o'clock in the morning. I succeeded, but I was not perfect, and that's perfectly fine. The whole point of the 21-day challenge, as Jason keeps reiterating, is not to be perfect. It's not to go on a crash diet. It's not to super restrict or super exert yourself. It's simply to try and build a habit. And we're not going to be perfect, but if we keep chipping away at that, it will become natural. So what I did was my goal was to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. All the days with red stars are days I woke up before 10. So I had 2 extra hours, but I was still getting up in the morning as opposed to 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And then the 2 blue days over here, those were days when I totally bombed and woke up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So of the 21 days, only 2 days were off. The rest I got up before 10, and a lot of them I got up by 8, which just makes me so proud. So that's become part of my regular life, and I just have become so much more productive. My thoughts are clearer. I'm really quite loving it. So I'm going to keep that up. And in fact, I'm announcing another 21-day challenge. If you'd like to join me, you are welcome. The point of the 21-day challenge is to build a habit. So whatever habit you want to build, or to break a habit, if you want to cease doing something, do that for 21 days and constantly try and get better at it, and you will form the habit. So this time around, I have 2 goals. Number 1 goal is to get up before 9 a.m. So I'm not going to make it as harsh as 8, although I still want to try and get up by 8, but I find that even by 9 I still have a great day. So that gives me a little later time to stay up, which I like. And then goal number 2 is to read at least 30 minutes per day. So you notice every day's got 2 boxes. I don't like the idea of doing 2 or 3 or more than 1 challenge per 21-day challenge. I feel like that's great if you want to do that, but the idea, for me at least, personally, is to focus, to find something to really concentrate on for 3 weeks. Even 4 weeks would be ideal to build the habit. However, the first habit I'm putting on here is just a continuation of the last 21-day challenge. So that one shouldn't be such a challenge for me because I'm already in that routine. I just like to keep myself in check and maintain that. So this is building on this one. So this one we achieved, and now this one I'm going to be doing getting up before 9 and then reading at least a half an hour a day. Now, I know I mentioned to Weight Loss Losers a couple weeks ago that I would also be doing an hour of reading, and I would be doing an hour of reading and an hour of creativity. But I'm starting to find that when I get up early, I have an hour, and I always choose to spend it being creative anyway. So that's not a habit I need to build. That's just a part of who I am, and if I have the time, I will be creative, and I'm making more and more and more time for that. Something I am not making time for is reading. And if you can see my coffee table over here, this is 5 new design books. This is 7 new design and fashion books, like pattern making, sewing, couture, sewing habits, whatever. And I have more books on the way too. So I need to actually, plus like all those shelves that you guys have seen filled with books, I haven't read like half of those. So at least a half an hour a day. Now I find some days I can only make a half an hour of time. I can make half an hour is not a big deal. So a lot of days, a half an hour is all I can commit to. So at least that's the minimum. But a lot of days in the evening, once everything's done, if I start reading for half an hour, I'll end up reading for 2 or 3. So that's why the minimum is at 30, but I'll probably be reading a lot more many days of the week, especially when I'm like commuting a lot to LA and stuff on the buses and trains. Prime reading time. Oh, Maddie's crazy. She's crazy. She's going stir crazy. All this rain is driving her insane. And it's driving my hair frizzy too. What else did I have to say? There was something else. Well, anyway, so my weight is continuing to creep down, and I'm not going to be checking in weekly. I think I'll still do midnight ramblings, morning ramblings now, probably because I'm not always up at midnight, and other ideas, maybe grocery hauls, maybe. But these videos will come when I have something to say. I'll definitely update you in 3 weeks at the end of the 21-day challenge. And I guess my food is just going really well. I've been juicing every morning, and like I said in another video, I think it was in the Weight Loss Losers video, how has January been? I was talking about how I've been forcing myself to do that habit, to juice every morning, even if I don't really want to, I don't want to make the time, blah, blah. I've been doing it because if I do it every morning, I feel great. And I just know it. When I wake up at the first thing in the morning, the last thing I want to do first thing in the morning is get all the vegetables and juice and then do the dishes and clean the juicer and da-da-da. But it is a great routine, and when I stick with it, I feel wonderful. And then I move into fruit, and then have been moving into some vegetables and then more cooked like the rest of the day. So I'm doing about level 3, if you've read the Raw Food Detox Diet, which is raw till lunch or somewhere between level 3 and 4, raw till dinner-ish maybe. But dinners are always cooked lately. And other than that, I'm just extraordinarily busy. And I wanted to mention something else and I forget. Oh, Heart Weight Loss. My business where I consult one-on-one with you for weight. We had a massive amount of inquiries in December. A lot of people inquiring, wanting to work with us. Then a lot of people disappeared. And I know that's the nature of this business, especially, you know, people make resolutions and they decide they can do it on their own. And it's right about now, I think, that people start to realize some of them don't want to do it on their own. They really want help. And if that's the case for you, come visit us. The website address is Heart Weight Loss, spelled H-A-R-T, and it will be in the sidebar. And if you'd like to work with us, it's a free consultation, first things first. So if you go to the website and you inquire and you fill out the form, we'll get back to you and schedule an appointment because we have a lot of open slots now that people have been disappearing and not responding and all that. C'est la vie. So if you're interested, please check it out. It's a great help, and eventually we'll have testimonials from our clients. But I think right now a lot of people just want to stay in their own little world and work with us and not really broadcast that, and I completely respect that decision. So that's that, and I really think that's all I had to say now. So, bye! Thank you so much for watching, and if you have questions, I will be responding to questions on this video. Also, I will be doing Blog TV tonight at 6 o'clock at night. It's blogtv.com/people/antishay. Again, the address will be in the sidebar, and that will be fun. 6 to 8 Pacific Standard Time. That would be 9 to 11 East Coast time, and midnight, no, 6 plus 8 is 14, so 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. in England, in the UK.